tuned in to Above All Lies show, giving the scoop and the latest on how the story goes. Broadcasting from Vegas in case you didn't know. Worldwide Great Commission, that's the gospel. Discussing topics of standard is righteous living, bumping them bangers and interviewing different Christians. Who's hot, who's not, does it really matter? It's his hop, non-stop, focus on the ladder. Stay tuned to the dial and turn that volume up. This Faith Radio, Jesus is who we lifting up. So in your ears, we gon' be here for a minute. It's my bro D-Road, he bout to come with it.
Hey, what's going on? What's up, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. His Hop, and we are live on location here at the LVB&M Business Mixer. This event goes down every month right here at the Santa Fe Hotel. We have local business owners that are out here that are, okay, they're talking about us right now. That's the first one. Okay. First 5 people. They're saying first 5 people to get on the broadcast tonight. Yes. They're going to get a prize. We're going to get some people over here. Yeah. Get them on the radio. Get them on the podcast network. This is the LVB&M business mixing event. And we cover this event. We have a lot of, how you doing tonight, man? We have a lot of amazing people. Would you like to get interviewed? Okay. My cord is a little short, so. Right there. That's our entrepreneur right there. That's our entrepreneur. She's got her art over there. So we're getting ready to do this thing. We are getting ready to interview and talk to these local business owners, these professionals, these people. We have nonprofit organizations here, and I'm one of them. And we meet every month, and we sit down and we talk. We get to know each other, and we also want to share them with you, our audience. So right now, our first person in the hot seat tonight. Can I get your name?
Sure, Debbie Flowers.
Debbie Flowers. And which organization are you with?
Moses.
Okay, the Moses. Okay, the food pantry. You guys do a lot for the community. You guys are a nonprofit organization as well, and you are accepting donations and support because you want to feed these hungry families. Okay, all right. So tell us about it. Well, actually, why, or should I say, what inspired you to do this type of work?
Well, I've always been one to believe in giving back to the community. That's how I was brought up. And when I first came to Vegas, and they asked me to come do some community service work, and I said, okay. And as I got used to doing it, I've been doing this for like 12 years now. So I run the Moses program, and there is definitely a food insecurity and a food need here in Las Vegas. People really don't realize how many people are truly starving here. And we're a 501c3 nonprofit, so we function primarily by donations. Church donations, public donations. We do our fundraiser is a yard sale, which we have coming up the 3rd week in April, which will be at Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, 2600 Clayton Street. And we have financiers like Caesars and some of our health organizations. They donate towards us. Without these donations, we would not be able to function, because even though we buy our food from 3 Squares, it still costs money. Without the donations, we would not be able to purchase the food. We do have a website. It's mosescdc.org. You can go on the website, you can donate through the website, or you can come and visit us on Thursday morning. We're there from 9 to 11. And if you know somebody that's in need, they're more than welcome to come and sign up. It's a mobile pantry. You do not have to get out your car, but you are required to be in a car. And we'll give you all the food that we can.
Okay, that is amazing. That is amazing that you are sitting here, you are meeting the need of the community. And can I ask you, you said that there is definitely, food insecurity in Las Vegas. can I ask you, do you know roughly how many families that you guys serve, let's say, within a month period, 30-day period?
Well, we serve 200 families approximately every Thursday from 9 to 11. So in 2 hours, we feed 200 families. That's not a count of how many individuals are in that family, which is really awesome. I am looking at trying to expand our program. We're trying to move ourselves out of the church and move into a separate building so that we can house more food, try and purchase more food, seeking donations any way I possibly can. I'm always out in the community trying to find resources to provide food.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, you guys, do you hear that? This is the Moses Food Pantry. They serve over 200 families, and she said every Thursday. So there's 4 Thursdays in a month. So that's over 800 families within a 30-day period that come. They need assistance, they need help, they need food. Sometimes relying on other resources may fall down and falter and might not come through, but they depend faithfully on this pantry to come every Thursday to do that. And I want to encourage everyone to get behind them, support them. If you have a business, not a business, but if you have space, a building space, they're looking for a space to store more food so they can be able to serve more families. But she also mentioned that they buy as well. You guys are purchasing from 3 Square in different...
From our local supermarkets too. Albertsons, Smith's, Walmart. I also seek grants and donations from those supermarkets also.
Okay. Now, if someone wanted to donate food, how does that look? I imagine it's got to be non-perishable or something packaged, or is that even an opportunity to donate food?
Well, we recommend that you take any food items to 3 Squares. And they monitor what it is, and they'll go through and they'll check the dates, and because we don't want to serve anything to anyone that we wouldn't want to eat ourselves. So we primarily seek financial donations, because if you were to give me $20, you wouldn't believe what I could do with it.
All right. I like that. All right. So once again, tell us the address to where you guys are serving the food and your website, or even a phone number or email address where people can send in financial monetary donations. And do you have something like a PayPal or something, or GoFundMe or anything like that set up where people can just send you, like you say, $20, $30, $100, you know what I mean, to support your organization?
Well, you would have to go to Moses's website, mosescdc.org, and there's a $, and you just click on it, and you can donate whatever you prefer to donate, or you can come through our pantry. I'm there every Thursday morning. I start at 6 a.m. So I'm there at 6 a.m. If you feel you want to drop off a contribution, I'll be glad to accept it.
I know that's right. Come on now. Okay, and we would like to partner with you guys as well. We are a podcast network, a radio network, and we also do events throughout the community. These are Christian hip hop events that we come out, we reach the youth and the young adults. And, we would like to invite y'all out to have a table, some kind of like this setting here where people can, get more aware of your presence here. And we definitely would love to create like a little create. I'm talking too fast here. Create maybe like a little 30-second promo that we can play on our radio station and let people know where to meet you and stuff like that. And it's networking. That's what it's all about, and that's what this event is about. It's about networking. Is that something that you guys would be interested in?
I'd be glad to do it. And we'd also like to invite you to our back to school event, which is July 23rd, I believe it is. Don't quote me on the date. I'll get back to you for sure. Okay. And we do it inside the church. It's community based. You don't have to be a member of our church to come and get school supplies for your kids. We do it every year. We also do a trunk or treat for the kids. We're going to have a health fair for everybody. So we have a lot of events coming up this year, and not all of it's just fundraising. Part of it is giving back to the community.
That is awesome. That is beautiful. And thank you for the invite. Please let us know. Keep us posted on what you guys are doing. And let's definitely share, leave your information, get connected, share our info. Man, I tell you, this is amazing. And this is not the first time that we've seen you here at the Business Mixer. You guys come out here faithfully, and I can see that y'all have a huge heart for the community, a huge heart to pour into families that are lacking food or lacking supplies and resources. And we just want to network with you and to help you with your endeavor. So my next question for you, that I'm gonna let you get out of here, is actually a question, and then I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor. The question is, tell us, what do you think about this event, working with Paula and Sylvester here at this Business Mixer? What do you think about it, and encourage people to come out?
I love this event. I'm a faithful supporter of Paula and Sylvester, and they are a faithful supporter of Moses. Actually, Paula sits on our board for Moses also. So they are truly good people. They're truly looking out for the community. You need to come out and get involved. You need to come and see what they have to offer here. You need to come and check these vendors out. They have some really great stuff.
Awesome. They do. And I'm looking at it right now as she's talking. So, yes, come on out. I want to piggyback on that. And the favor, the last thing I'm going to ask you to do is I want you to give us a mic drop for the radio station. So, and put your swag on it, okay? And so she's like, it's His Hop Radio. That's our logo right there. His Hop as in Christian hip hop. It belongs to God. So His Hop Radio. And so just mention your name and then mention your organization, and then finish it up and say you are listening to His Hop Radio. Okay, you ready? Okay, here we go.
Hey, this is Debbie Flowers from Moses. You are currently listening to His Hop Radio. We're at the Business Mixer at the Santa Fe Casino. Come on out and join us. Come support us. Come see what's going on in your neighborhood.
Yes, just like a pro. So thank you. We appreciate that. And I'm looking forward to networking with you. Yes. Keep it locked right here to the Business Mixer podcast. We got more professionals and business owners that we're going to talk to. Don't go nowhere. All right, y'all. I just got done interviewing a member of the Moses Pantry, talking about this event, showing love. This is an amazing event. I tell you, we are live here at the Santa Fe Hotel with the LVB&M Mixer, where local vendors and business owners come together. They share their services, they share their products, their information, to let everyone know about what they got going. And I'm gonna tell you a little secret. We are covering this event, so you can check out previous podcasts. But when people don't show up, I get all these people to myself. I'm talking about Caesar's Palace, MGM representatives here, different business owners and connections to all of these great services. Like I get them to myself. You know what I mean? Like you don't know what you're missing out when you choose to stay home and you miss these opportunities like this. And I tell you, I've made so many great connections. There's been people here from the federal government at this event, representatives out here, and they want to help local business owners. As a matter of fact, my daughter's here. My daughter Armani's here. She has her painting. She's starting up as an entrepreneur, and they gave at first they would put her on the table with me on the podcast, But now they gave her her own table. She is her own vendor. And they are also sponsoring tables. I believe at Caesar's Palace or MGM, one of the two, they paid for tables so local business owners can come to this mixer. Hey, how you doing, sir? All right. So local business owners can come out and have a free table. Come on, y'all. This is our business networking podcast. And I want to encourage you guys, if you have not yet joined the His Hop podcast network, if you have not looked into it to see what is in it, the different shows that we have, this particular podcast is in the network. And I'm telling you, business owners are sharing secrets, sharing their connections, sharing the information on how you can get involved, how you can get registered, how you can get services to help your business. Especially if you are a struggling business owner, you should be here, especially since they are giving away free tables. Come on now, like that's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? So, all right, we will be right back in a few minutes. We're going to get more people in the hot seat. They're actually giving away screening tickets to the George Foreman movie. So if you're here tonight, you have the opportunity to get free screening tickets. Now, when you screen a movie, that means you get to go see it in the big theater before it even comes out. And we've already had a chance to see a movie. I'm gonna ask my daughter, what was the name of that movie we saw?
Missing.
It was called Missing. Yeah. So what'd you think of that movie?
That movie was great. I loved it.
Have you ever been to a screening before?
One time.
Okay, so did you enjoy? Do you like going to screenings and seeing movies before they come out?
Yes. It's always packed though. It's packed.
I know. It's hard to find a seat and get your snacks and all that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if you guys want to see the George Foreman movie before it comes out, they're screening it. And we have 4 chefs in the building tonight. 4 chefs. So it's going to be an eat-off tonight. All these chefs are bringing their expertise. They're bringing in, and hey, you know what? If y'all don't make it out, I have all this food to myself. Come on now. Like I said, you don't know what you're missing when you don't come to these opportunities. Especially if you're a business. I mean, if you're not a business owner, I can understand you staying at home and not really getting involved. But I have no excuse. I cannot excuse any business owner that refuses to come out and be a part of this. Like, this is a no-brainer. I've been rocking with them for a minute. Anyway, let me get off my soapbox. We're going to get more business and professionals here on the podcast. Right here, the Business Networking Podcast, located at the His Hop Radio Podcast Network. Check us out on our website, hishopnation.com. I see more people pouring in. Man, I guess I made too much noise, man. They're going to eat my food. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. All right. We have our second professional here on the podcast. She's going to talk about her expertise and the service that she offers and the business that she is connected to. And so I want to say hello to Amanda. Amanda, how are you doing?
Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm good. All right. So first, I want to ask you, have you been to this business networking event before? And if this is your first time, share your thoughts. What do you think about local businesses coming together and networking like this?
This is my first actual event for a small business. I love the concept and ideas, especially for small businesses here in Southern Nevada. Las Vegas needs it. I think a majority of the business owners here are small. They don't get that exposure. So I'm all for it.
Awesome. Yes. And I think Paul and Sylvester, they're the ones who head it up. They have a huge heart to want to do this, pour into the community. And they've helped our business as well. You know, we have a nonprofit organization, so they've helped us a lot.
That's great. I love nonprofits as well. I think there's so many opportunities for nonprofits to kind of just grow, and you getting that resource is vital.
Okay. And the fact that, you just became my business banker, I'm going to be soaking it all up. This is a little information about our nonprofit organization. We are a podcast network. We're a radio station, and we're also a Christian hip hop venue. So we do concerts and events. We just had an event the other day. So if you would go to our site or download our app or check our social media, you can see what we do and what we're involved in and what we're raising money for the kids. So, that's...
What's your passion? What made you drive to do this?
Well, growing up myself, I grew up in an abusive home. My mother had a mental illness. So I lived life through my music. My music was like therapy for me. My music was everything. Music was had a heavy impact on my life. But when music started to get negative, especially the hip hop, hip hop was fun at first. Then it went to the gangster rap, to disrespecting women, to drugs, violence, alcohol, and all that. And then I became a Christian when I was 15. And I still love the rap music. I still love the hip hop. But now what we're saying is, let's clean it up. Like, let's go have fun again. Let's do some positive things with it. You know what I mean? And so our club is all about positivity. You got to have inspirational, positive music to come and perform. And we create a safe and fun place. And we let them know that, hey, you don't have to do the negative stuff to have a good time.
No, you're absolutely right. I think now the influence in the direction that music, especially hip hop, goes is going to be crucial, right? I know there are some artists out there that we, depict a lot of violence, and I think that it's the split. I come from New York and Boston area, so a lot of the New York and Boston area, they come for the old school hip hop, where it's a street vibe, right? We used to do like by the corner, you can hear about Biggie Smalls, and that's kind of like where we're at on that. But as far as like the organization that you are performing, I think right now I used to work for a organization that helped the underserved community get back to work and kind of get that skills, but we also provided outlets for them, right? So we have a lot of youth right now could definitely use the services. I'd like to definitely start connecting you because for goodwill. Yeah, no. No, I think the connection is important, especially here. We have a lot of organizations that are kind of pushing the same wall but not talking, right? So I think that it's really crucial, especially with the big influence on the positivity and putting with God's word. I think it's amazing. Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness, I set you down to interview you, and now it's like I'm getting blessed, and we're talking about, man, thank you so much, and thank you for giving me your card. And Armani, could you do me a favor? Could you look in the backpack and find one of my cards? I forgot to put them on the table. I want to give her one of my cards so we can connect, man. This is such a blessing.
I think for connection is huge for me, and what I do is beyond just banking. I really help organizations like yourself kind of get the steps to their financial freedom for ownership. So whether it's a nonprofit or your own business, solo entrepreneurship, you hear about it now in the news. Let's get your EIN number. Let's get an LLC going. But I think once people get the understanding of how the business and finances work, you can make it work in your favor. So I'm all here for it. And I'm glad that thank you for the opportunity to speak today.
Oh, man, this is amazing. You just don't know. This is real because, we are going to dabble into our own. I want to open up a store, like a for-profit, as well as our nonprofit, but our focus is on the nonprofit right now, getting it up on the ground. We're trying to get grants. We're trying to, we're doing our homework, you know what I mean? But we do need the help. So, what kind of, do you want to dive in a little more on what you do and your expertise and what you have to offer, small businesses?
Yeah, sure. So if you just get your LLC, if you got your nonprofit 501c3, come to me. Ask me what your goals are. That's before I push a product down your face, right? That's kind of like, I want to know your goals. I need to see what challenges you're facing. Maybe it's beyond just financial, right? Maybe if you're having trouble at home, I know people that can help out on that. So it's kind of, you're going to have a conversation with me, right? But I'm here to see you grow. So eventually in a year or two, I'm going to walk into your storefront and I'm going to be like, this is exactly what we were talking about a year later, right? So this is kind of like where I would love to definitely talk to people. It doesn't matter. We have great programs where I work at in my bank. I know other financial institutes that may be doing stuff that I'm not doing, but I'll make sure to provide my clients with the best direction. Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. And then let me ask you this. I know that some people are afraid of banks. You know what I mean? And people, do you have to have like excellent credit and excellent all this to even talk to you, or what? Let's remove some of the fear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's remove the stipulation, right? I know a lot of people don't want to talk to me about like, hey, I have really bad credit. Let's be honest, we're all human, right? We all go through the same thing. So I think telling me straight up and being honest, hey, maybe my credit's not there, but this is what I want to do. I have other financial institutes that may be lending to people that are in a lower credit score. We have business diversity programs that are helping women, minority, and veteran-owned businesses for lending opportunities that might not have that opportunity prior. I think right now it's kind of like you're not alone, and I think that's going to be my underlining message. So no, walk in, however, don't be afraid. I think that's where the entrepreneurship like yourself and here in this room, you guys are jumping into the water. You need a good support system, and so that's why I'm here.
Wow, I love it. I love it. And the fact that this is already my bank, like we're already halfway there. You know what I mean? Wow, come on now. All right, so I'm going to ask you to do me one more favor. The name of our radio station is His Hop Radio. Let me see, if you turn it here, you might get a bigger logo. So just mention your name, then mention your expertise, you know what I mean? And then at the end of it, say, you are listening to His Hop Radio. You got it, and then you got to put your swag on it. You know what I mean? All right, here you go.
Please come to me if you have any financial questions. I'm here to help you grow. Whether you're in entrepreneurship, you want to own a corporation one day, I'm here for you. So don't ever be afraid. Walk up, come to my town. I'll give you my information. So you'll give it out to the world. That's fine, all right? But again, Hip Hop Nation, reach out to me, and thank you for inviting me.
Yes. All right, y'all. We're gonna be right back. And man, this was a divine appointment, man. I'm about to hop off of here and talk to her a little more. So hang tight, y'all. All right, y'all. Well, we are about to close out, and I just want to be able to close us out properly and correctly. This is another business networking podcast right here at the LVBNM Business Mixer, going down the first Tuesday of every month right here at the Santa Fe Hotel. The doors open at 6 p.m. So make sure you guys put it on your calendar. Make sure you mark it out. Come and network and rub some elbows with some business owners, some professionals, some nonprofit organizations. Get connected. You never know who you will meet at one of these events. And as you heard on this podcast, I just met my business banker. You know, that she actually works at the bank that I bank with, my mortgage and all that, and she's gonna help me with my business. And so I'm pretty sure you'll be able to meet somebody down here that can help you with what you got going. So once again, this is your boy, Mr. His Hop. Check me out on all social media platforms, Mr. His Hop. Download our app, His Hop Radio, in your app store. Check us out on our website, hishopnation.com. And you can also check this podcast out on all other platforms, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all the other platforms that you can download and check out different podcasts. You can also do that here with the His Hop Podcast Network. I'm your boy, Mr. His Hop, and I'm going to close out like I always do. It's not about us. It's all about the Christ inside of us. All right, y'all. God bless.